Hello, welcome back. I am Grubfist, and this is my Avowed Let's Play. Last time we got a lot done, and I wasn't sure if it was even going to finish. I thought maybe last episode was going to be the last episode, but it turns out that was not the case. We went to Mount Forja. That was the big thing. And that kicked off a fun sequence of events. Inquisitor Ludwig definitely seems balanced for I just got to the zone and went to hard fight. She, by the time I got to her, after putting her off so much, she was a bit of a pushover. Then volcano eruption. Gotta save Solace Keep. We went and saved Solace Keep. We killed Kostya. I was really hoping there would be a diplomatic solution, but I may have fucked that up by telling him, "Sup, blah blah blah, Nandrew, this guy who you don't give a shit about, was also tricking you all." It just made him madder. But we did it, we saved Solace, and then I considered, do I end now? I mean, I've spent the last probably like 40% of the game trying to figure out, is the garden a zone? How big of a zone is the garden? Whatever, like, is the garden just an ending sequence, you know? So, I had my go to the door, go to the point of no return moment to go into the garden, and as you can see, we have gone to the garden. It was not the potentially 30-minute to an hour ending bit that I thought perhaps it might be. So once I kind of determined that seemed to be the case, I decided, I should just end the episode. However, I have made a grave error. A grave error. You see, I have gone past the point of no return. However, I completely forgot. Completely and totally forgot. Oh, can I travel to Gallowayne's Tusks? I want to try and travel to Gallowayne's Tusks. Because what I forgot to do was find the memory in Gallowayne's Tusks. Fuck, I can't fast travel right now. Alright. So, yeah, we're probably fucked. We're probably fucked on that front. I forgot the ancient memory. I found everything else. I was so hung up. I wanted to get all the totem pieces. We did that. We finished that last episode, the last totem. The episode before that, I did the Adra thingy, the strangled Adra. That's what it's called. But I totally forgot to go find the memory, and I was like looking through the last episode, and I was like, "Oh no, do I go back?" And so I was like, "Do I go back?" And I think there's probably some super special secret ending if you find all the things, or some extra dialogue, or whatever. But quite frankly, I didn't do it. I'm not just right through the door. We've been in the garden, we've been exploring, we've been looking around. We found this whole fucked up scene with Giada's parents. We're very solidly in the garden, so I feel like going back for that memory now, if the game isn't going to let me fast travel, which it's not because this is the end sequence and I was warned it was a point of no return. If I can't go get the memory now, then, I just don't have that memory. Oh well. I might reload a save later, after I finish the game, after I've gone through the whole ending, and see, see what that is, and maybe see if it has an effect or whatever. But for now, I'm saying that would be save scumming here. This isn't like, whoops, we did a whoopsie while we were tired 5 minutes ago. This is proper save scumming at this point, going back to try and get the good ending when I goofed something. So I don't know what the endings are. I don't know what's going on, but I know I missed a spot, and hopefully it won't matter too much. I do have friends who wish to chat. Virtual friends. Those are the friends I have. And so we need to go back to the camp. Sapadal is apparently just up there. That's Definitely, totally where Sapadal. How do I get to the camp? I forget where the camp is. Was it up here? It might be up here. I was pretty sure I was very close to it. Yeah, that looks like it. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, Giada just spoke to the weird soul toys that were occupying her parents' bodies. So you want to talk about that, Giada? It was a bit of an experience.
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident.
Well, sort
An
of.
experiment gone awry. A mistake.
I mean, they said it was a mistake.
In a way, they did.
Yeah.
But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sapadal's.
Yes, correct. Accurate. Does knowing that help?
That's what I keep asking myself. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light.
They were poking and prodding with the cosmic force.
Accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god.
Indeed.
When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong.
That's a really good way to look at it. Now you're unburdened and free.
I suppose I have been all this time. I just never realized it. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand. And it's creepy, but wonderful.
Sapadal, are we willing to assist you? Let's not. Could you still use animancy to help the living lands?
Perhaps, as long as no one gets in my way.
Well,
I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this
threatening
island
answer.
mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover.
That sounds good.
It would take a lifetime, maybe more, but that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand,
yeah, well, the
half
gods
fun
don't
of
seem to be
animancy
doing
is
it.
stirring the pot and getting into
Gods don't
trouble.
seem to be doing it that great either.
I think
so
I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think?
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say we are a biased source here. You see, we are in Adiran, and that makes us go, you know, you should probably just leave animancy, even though I've encouraged her at literally every opportunity, and the fact that my character should be against animancy, you know, has not really ever come up. But that's probably because, you know, he's a rich guy who's a bit selfish, and her animancy was helping him. But regardless, we're really not the person to answer this question for her. So I'm going to say that I trust you to make the right choice for yourself.
Of course you trust me. I'm brilliant.
There you go.
But we've been together long enough that I value your opinion.
Damn it. You're not letting me weasel out of this one. Fine. Follow your dreams or whatever. Don't let your dreams be memes. And, you know, my people might try to kill you for it. You owe it to yourself to continue your research and grow as an animancer.
I have a lot of catching up to do, and plenty of room to grow. But I think you're right.
We know that's
So
what she
be
really
it.
wants for herself.
Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can be whatever I make of it.
Oh yeah, you carve out the world you want. Whatever you do, I'm sure will be ambitious and unexpected.
Knowing me, maybe a little too ambitious and unexpected.
Indeed.
Now I just have to
I don't know.
decide
She's
which
had a pretty
field of
measured
research to
approach a lot
pursue.
of the times. It seemed
But
like.
no need to bore you with the details. I've only got one lifetime as Giada Castel, so I'd better make it count. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
That was nice.
If anyone's gonna lead the way for animancy, I can't think of a better fit than you.
Alright, Marius. You willing to talk now?
Hey, Giada.
Oh.
How are you holding up after seeing those, plant people?
Well, I've seen things not intended for mortal eyes, and uncovered the dark truth of my family's downfall. But here I am. And how are you?
Don't worry about me. I just want to know how you're feeling.
I'm complicated. But at least I know what happened to my parents.
Knowing's one thing. Feeling okay about it's another.
Yes, that part could take a while.
As long as it doesn't turn into a ghost
You know,
story,
it took me a long
I'm here
time
if you need to talk.
and several of Kai's quests before I understood
You have to
that
let
Kai
yourself feel
is
all of it.
like
Even the parts that hurt, like
putting on a brave face
What's
so
this
much,
sulfide
like that
like?
he's like,
Just
you
be
know, got a
kind
mask
to
on
yourself.
essentially.
I don't know what to say.
Nice guy Kai
except
as a mask.
I'm grateful to know each.
I just thought, man, that guy's friendly. And really easygoing. I didn't realize he fucking
Come on,
hated
boy.
himself.
what do you need?
Okay.
Let's make sure they're not listening. The only one we haven't talked.
No, we
I don't know.
have.
She's not so bad. She keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But other than that, we can get along.
Yeah, so he's
Makes
still
you
not.
talking.
He's still not actually interested in talking, but Giada was, which makes sense given what we saw.
I'd give half my rations to see just one little mundane scrap fly.
So I guess, all right, that was where Wodica was. I guess we move on. Now, is she the only one? Is Giada the only one who's gonna have a scene like that? I wonder, because you know the uniqueness of her parents, you know, loss, or is that, you know, is there gonna be one for each companion? You know, what's going on there? I wonder. You have to. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot I can fucking slow time for anyone who dares enter my circle. It's dodging a bit easier. Well, I'm getting slowed too. Ow! Holy shit, you can leap forward. I didn't expect him to reach that far that fast. Alright, Arthas. Your fucking aura of frost.
That's all of them.
It's cold. Let's see. Ah, we got another maegfolc Orzon. What's in here? Unlocks the sarcophagus key. What the hell? Alright, well, what's in this? Life is a prayer. Is the task done? In just one task time, we marched upon the land and subdued all the insisted and shattered their dwellings and made meal of their bones, packed it into concrete so it would not re-enter the land. Wow! Holy shit! We extirpated their tongue and their disbeliefs forever. From their rulers we received surrender, and unto those rulers we delivered ruin, thus always to the godless. Now God Function has not prayed back to us in 10 multiples of the task time. If we cannot receive God Function's feedback, we cannot know if we are approaching God, and if we are not approaching God, then we are withdrawing from God. It is wrong to withdraw from God. We must pray to God Function to provide prayback. The 10 multiples of the task time and prayer have gone unanswered. Without God Function, the higher camera of our minds is missing. See, the impression I'm getting here, and I feel like this is probably deliberate, the impression I'm getting from these maegfolc orisons, or whatever, however the fuck you pronounce that, is, well, that combined with what we know of, what we've, heard about them in general, is that they're basically robots. They seem like this weird robot made of soul energy. It's very robotic in how it talks and in how it seems to perceive its world. Like it almost reads like a computer, like a computer readout. Like, ow. Like, the program failed to function, like, the program is timing out and they're concerned about that. I want to get over there. And up there. Boop. 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 Oh god. I was trying to sprint and trying to crouch, and for once I wasn't trying to slide. But whoopsies, that is a recipe for slide. Okay, we've been down here. There was, a chest there, and it had, I think, that necklace, like horrible bone necklace I wanted to immediately destroy. And here's Giada again. So, can we, no? No way out there? Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'm lost. No, that is the Giada scene. Yeah, that is the Giada scene down there. That's not some magical new place. What about down here? No? Nothing? Alright. Whoa, wait, what was that? Oh, was it just Yatzli? Yatzli or Marius walked in front of me or something? Alright. No, we went there. Yatzli! Aha! Of course, we have to remember that we can always make a path across water. Like that. In fact... Oh my god! I didn't even think about that. This is a cold... Can I do it with my... Wrong button. Can I do it with my sword? I can do it with my sword! Oh my god, because it's a frost weapon. This is actually so fun. Oh, that's so stupid and awesome. I love it. Okay. Okay. So Yatzli was required to get here, so... Oh, Godless Shrine? Does that mean, this is a Yatzli scene? Let's see. Wild Walker Armor. Not my style. Not my style at all, but... what'd it do? Receiving an elemental status applies that status to all nearby targets. Plus 20% fire, frost, and shock accumulation. Legends abound a powerful druid and watcher, known only as the Wild Walker. She is said to have possessed a singular mastery of the art of spirit shifting, able to assume not just one beastly form, but many. According to legend, she one day found herself wandering the strange, impossible landscape of the beyond. How long the Wild Walker roamed this dreamlike plane is unknown, but upon her return, she was forever changed. Her spirit shifts were thereafter suffused with a maelstrom of elemental power, though had warped monstrous appearances. This armor still holds a measure of the elemental might that the Wild Walker would call upon, powering the wearer's own attacks and punishing enemies that turn the elements against them. See, I got distracted halfway through this by the fact that my carry capacity is 201.599. How the fuck did that happen? That's so weird. Neat. No! No, this is the same! Okay, Godless Shrine. Surely there's something here other than a treasure chest. Okay. Wait a second, that means we needed a Yatzli thing to get a unique. That's never happened before, right? It's always just like, you dispelled the illusion, here's 2 crafting materials. Nice. Nice to get an actual reward. That was where I just went up anyway. Carving a path of ice. No! Damn it. Alright, where the fuck can I go? Where do you want me to go, arrow? You want me to go up here? Aha! That sure would have been a useful thing to know about if I had used my eyeballs earlier. When I was like, I want to go up there, and there's no way up except for this clearly marked path. Where? Okay, hold on. The path stopped being so clearly marked. Oh no, it's still clearly marked. We're good. I forgot I have all the ups in the okay, maybe not as many ups as I thought. Hold on. Oh god! Oh Jesus! Ow! Oh god, how far back? I haven't exactly been mashing save. And then he slipped and fell down some stairs. The end. Oh, I did. Okay. Okay, yeah, here's the shrine. We opened it. Okay, excellent, excellent. That thing is pretty. Wait a second. Oh yeah, of course, it's this thing. It wants the sarcophagus key. Whatever the... Wherever the fuck that is. I know what a key is, and I know what a sarcophagus is. Okay, so how do we... Oh, I just needed to jump at a spot that had more room to lift me up. Okay, that was simple enough. Oh, I thought it was like a blood trail for a second. That's just like a shadow. What is it a shadow of? I feel like there isn't a plant in a place that makes that make much sense. It's as if there's one like right here, but there's not. Yeah, I don't... Alright. What is this ghost plant? I don't see anything positioned in a way, or that shape in general, honestly. But definitely not that shape and positioned in a way to put a shadow right there. Weird. Ghost plants. Just another way the garden is fucking with me. That looks like a weapon. I'm pretty sure it's just a decorative arch, but that looks like it's a trap. Okay, good. It didn't, like, squish me like it was a nutcracker or something. That's kind of what it looked like. Another pretty Adra thing with many a rock. Always remember to look up, gamers. It's our greatest weakness. Forgetting to look up. A ruby, neat! And some other stuff of no real value. That's another maegfolc. That one doesn't look very dead like the other ones, and this looks suspiciously like a boss fight arena. I think we're gonna fight us a maegfolc, aren't we? There it is.
Stay alert. That thing's moving.
It's missing an arm though. No, please. Thank you. Hold still. Oh, that looks big. Oh, that looks like a laser. Ow, it was in fact a laser. He has a gun. I don't like that. Can I steal your health? I can. Okay, you are a living thing. Very good. You know what I haven't used in a while? My bonking stick. No, God, Jesus, no! Okay. If you could just hold still for a second, please, thank you. Ow, no. That's... You know what? I'm drinking this. Before I get any more bright ideas about charging you in melee. In fact, I have a gun too. It's not as high tech as yours. I have a feeling he was about to kick my ass really hard with some big move, and I'd rather he didn't. So, oh, neat.
Everybody all right?
Yes. I'm gonna drink some purple. Audribon, living steel chunk, glass with branch, binding copper. Very good, neat. That sure is a very slicey arm. Very good. I believe Boudica said something about how the maegfolc here don't know what the fuck is happening anymore, so don't worry about murdering them. And also they would definitely try to murder me. And I'm pretty sure that's why they did, in fact. And looking from their logs, it looks like she abandoned the fuck out of them and was like, "You've served your purpose, goodbye." And just fucked off while they sat there just attempting to communicate with her. What is this? That looks like a cozy little reading nook. Oh, hello. Alright, that's a health potion. I thought it was hiding in the pot, but it's in fact just chilling with the pots in general. That is pretty. What is that? Is that like broken up moon that got referenced a few times? That looks suspicious. Who are you?
What is that? I know that place, right?
Nope, it's a Marius scene. It looks like we're doing the everyone gets one. It's his village. It's his village, isn't it? It's the sacrifice. Hi, Marius.
Oh, no. No. Why is this?
Look, you saw what happened with
They're
Giada.
dead.
This is the realm
Like,
of fuck with you.
It just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here.
I'm not too surprised by this. Yanku, right? You look better than when we last met.
What I am now is much better than what I was becoming then. That much is certain.
Cryptic.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again?
Guess you need to see Yanku one more time.
A welcome reunion, if you ask me. You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
Razvan is dead.
Yes. He is here as well. I don't think he particularly wanted to see you. Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Sapadal wants to understand they know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them. Yeah, okay, so Sapadal's fucking with each of the
Then
companions.
maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be.
That's sweet.
When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
That's less sweet.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
Yanku was not your responsibility, Marius. Finding a reason to live was his burden to carry.
It was a burden I wasn't ready to carry. I went out on patrol nearly every rotation, looking for Razvan or death. Or ideally, both. Don't be like me, Marius. You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So, what do we do now?
That's between you and your friend, Marius.
They're right, Viate. This lava flows directly between us.
We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it.
Grown a lot, Marius. I'm proud of you.
I see it too. You've
Hey,
come
didn't
a
even
long
start till
way
the last
from that
zone. Well,
scared boy
Galloway's
who
tusks.
refused to wear shoes for fear a bug might crawl out of it.
Man, I know that
That
fear.
was you, Nimdut. Look at my feet. Shoes. Kamayu.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Rest well, Yanku.
Oh, it was good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Now, Marius, should
Take
talk.
care of my little friend, Envoy.
Oh, I thought
He
you
needs
faded
you
away.
more than he'll say.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Yes, we'll see how well I can do that. I see enemies the other direction, which tells me it's an important way to go forward, which means I want to explore back here, and I saw that treasure chest. They give you an awful lot of stuff for, like, the end game, you know? Surely you'd want to, be ready by the time you enter the garden. That's how I would expect. Quite frankly, if there was zero loot in the entirety of the garden, I would feel like that'd be like normal, you know? Alright, critical hit chance, blah, blah. We know, alright, we learned this about her, blah, blah, blah. Wild Walker possessed a powerful magic, plant-controlling magic. These gloves, crafted by her own hands, possess the power to call upon the natural world to ensnare their wearer's foes. Yeah, well, crafted by her own hand, you know, I can't do better, but I'm still gonna call that shit. Ugly garbage. Give me something that looks nice. Do not like the druid aesthetic. What is this? Why was it like a milkier color than I'm used to? That was weird. Is there like a filter on this zone? Is that just supposed to be a white glow? Still don't have that sarcophagus key. I was hoping I would see that before we got too far away from that thing. Ah! Alright, I should really be saving more if I'm gonna jump places that I'm not sure I'm even supposed to be able to go. And I sure do love to do that. Climb all over all the things. Yeah. Yeah! I don't care that there's nothing of value in here. I feel rewarded for getting up on top of a thing. And that's what matters. No, hang on. I'm sneaky.
I'm not used to quiet.
Don't worry about it. No, I'm sneaky. You know what? I'm not very sneaky. Come on. Rude. Wasn't there a spider? Alright, I don't see a spider. Oh, there it is. Get fucked. Ow. Behold the power of the elements and also these orbs. Alright, well that was neat. I'm just gonna drink the fuck out of potions because we got a lot of them. What the fuck was that? It sounded like a war horn, which makes me wonder if we're about to get a Kai scene. He's the soldier. You know, I feel like I'm not taken seriously. You know, game, when you do that, you're like, oh, how will you open the path into the fire with only a fire thing immediately next to it? Look, that's tutorial shit, okay? Teach me about the interaction like that. This is the end game sequence. You're really gonna go like, well, I guess we'll give you the answer to this little thing, this obstacle 2 inches away from it. Come on. How many of these fucking things do I have? How many? Let's go look. I have 136 Magron's Fury. You have given me 1 billion. I've refused to pick up some of them because I couldn't be asked. I can have an answer to this. I dislike... Look, I love this game. Overall. But it really babies you with the elemental obstacles, and it really has this interesting system where it's like, look, even if you're not a wizard, look at all these unique grenades you can get all over the fucking place that let you do the thing. But it just gives you one every time you encounter the thing. It's like, do you never think I'm going to think ahead and, you know, save some? Alright, let's talk to Marius.
I came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people.
Does it give you any peace to see your childhood friend again?
I think it did. He really did seem at peace, right? I imagine most encounters with dead old friends don't, go so well. I owe a lot of that to you, Envoy. You helped me be someone who could handle Sokka like that. Thank you. I will say, it's not really what I expected when I started tracking you and Kai back in Paradis.
This isn't really what any of us expected.
I guess not, huh? You probably never expected to die and come right back either.
True.
It's been a bit of a ride, Envoy. I feel
And
like it's coming to an end. One way or another.
And it definitely wouldn't have
I don't
happened.
know. Maybe the unexpected isn't
Okay.
so bad
I won't
after
interrupt
all.
you.
I never expected you and I would become friends.
Aw, man, look
Yeah.
at that.
Quick note. If you tell any of the others I said that, I'll poison your drink. Anyway.
Just a little, like that guy you were talking to when I met you.
You too.
Oh, and now his little thing saying he wants to talk has
So
gone
those
away.
green people in the garden, those weren't your parents?
No. They were Sapadal's dreams given life.
Ta-da! I think I'm gonna find someone to buy my goods here. don't fit my vibe.
Ancient sentinels bound by loyalty.
And they were plants because...
Because that's all Sapadal knew how to make. A smithy smiths, a baker bakes, a gardener gardens.
Yep, that's
Right.
that's kind of Sapadal's whole aesthetic.
It's alright if you don't.
Good, because I really don't.
Very good. You know what, Marius? You're gonna hang back to camp. We're gonna keep with us the two people who we haven't had a scene from yet, because now I'm expecting that everyone will have their scene. Where the fuck did I come in here from? Here it is. I think I actually found that when I arrived, didn't I? Now that I think about it, when I originally dropped into that area last episode, I was like, what the fuck, I can't burn this from here. Now we know why. Maegfolc graveyard. Oh, okay.
Stay on your toes.
How many dead Maegfolc constitutes a Maegfolc graveyard? Let's see, we've got one. We're gonna count torsos, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. Oh, there's a lot here. Hang on. Okay, 5. Oh my god, over here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Look, at least 20. All right, we're a bit distracted now. Hello. Oh, is your friend not joining us? Woo! Hey, buddy, you here? You wanna join us? Come on, hey. I can do a 2v1. Well, 2v3. I say, even though that the last one is kicking my ass. Hey, there he is. I was wondering if you'd join us. Are you supposed to have lasers, sir? I know this was a space game. But I guess magic blast and laser aren't that far apart, are they? I mean, those are basically little plasma orbs. Oh wow, it slows down his shooting quite a bit, and his turn speed while he's doing it. Ow. Please stop, sir. Ring of Amplification. Power attacks cause larger hit reactions. Okay. Iron rings like these are generally used by vanguard soldiers and shock troopers to break enemy shield walls or heavily fortified positions. Though the benefit of these rings, clear to see when enemies are sent staggering, the increased sense of bravado they instill in their wearers often lead them to an early grave. Sounds like fun. An ability point. Alright, I think I'm like, I mean, look, there's, well, we got that. We could make that last longer. We could do that, but nah, let's do this thing we never use. Instead. Right? Right? Hold on, let me look at other stuff. Blocking, don't care. Stamina penalty, could be useful, blah blah blah. Maximum health. Bleed status. Something, something. I'm not big on this tree in general. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do the steady aim. Just finish off the steady aim. Why not? We got a gun. We added 2 more maegfolc to the maegfolc graveyard, and after all that jumping about, I don't really want to try and figure out where we were on the count, but I'm pretty positive we didn't count these 3, which means that's at least 25. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I see. Your arm got yanked out. I was wondering if these 2 were like holding hands, you know? I was like, oh, they're friends. Oh, what's this?
Make world and roll!
Kerpow. Goodbye.
Wait, isn't that Tama's cannon?
Oh dear.
Are you seeing this too? No.
Oh, it's right here.
No. This can't be.
Oh, it can. This is why you're here. It's time for your trauma moment, Kai. Oh, wait. I always want his necklace. I thought his necklace was weird. Like, it changed texture, but it's different sides. Alright. It just flipped a second ago. Look at this, Kai. It's your turn.
Giant roots. The acid sea. The chasms across the island. That's Sapadal's doing?
It's your turn for trauma.
Something about
Stop
this
giving me
place
generic
makes me
lines. It's your
feel
turn for
so
trauma.
Small. Wish Tama could have seen this.
We have to go further up here? Is that what this is about?
This room. It looks just like Tama's.
There we go. Oh, are we gonna see Tama? I think we're gonna see Tama. Tama in bed dying, the thing Kai didn't wanna see.
Tama. No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together.
We did.
What is this, Envoy? This is your God's prison, not mine.
That's Tama.
I can't tell. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense?
If he doesn't look like the Tama you remember, how do you remember him?
That's the problem. I can't picture him anymore.
And it's drawing from your
I used to
memory.
remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it.
What do you see when you look at this Tama?
I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Good.
All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that.
Aww. And so are you.
You're right. I am. It's like you said. I'm not letting my regret define me.
Good job,
I
Garrus.
won't make that mistake
Kai.
again.
You've come a long way.
And we've got farther to go before this is over. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end.
He seems like he's
Let's go
extremely
find this
agreeable
god
and kind of
yours and
always
end the
goes
dream
along
scourge.
with what you're doing.
When we
So I
reach
wonder
them,
if that can
what do you
change
think
if he
we'll
doesn't
find?
like...
A victim? A villain?
God ears on the Dream Scourge. A victim, a villain, something in between. Definitely. They are a villain because they were a victim, is
I
what I've
suspect you're
pieced
right.
together.
Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
Their story seems a tragic one, but there are many tragic stories where they are a villain, too, as a result of this. Thomas Haiku. Hidden heart thirsts, my spring beneath the desert, it was always you.
Thank you for facing that with me. Let's go deal with your god.
Alright, I'm not sure which way is the way now, so let's go see what I done did when I bounced that lightning. Ah! I see a broken open wall. You know what that usually means. Alright, it's not meaning that, it seems. Often a broken open wall means, look, throw your lightning ball here. What is that? Oh, it's like goats. Ah! This one's close enough to spend a little less essence. Is this a shortcut? Yeah, it's just around the corner. It really didn't matter that much.
Then roll!
There is a prayer account approach God among the noisy company of the Shimmed. Their false god function deludes them. All their labor now is divine onanism. I do not think it can bear fruit. Great loops of false prayback now corrupt their society, and every day those loops tighten. Exaltation of self-validation accelerates. As the Shimmed improve their talent at falsifying prayback, they render every action holy and godlike, and begin to see any choice as an approach to God. They have even begun to seek the Godhead for themselves, whether through the synthesis of divinity or through re-emanation. Some seek to divide themselves into children, as souls are divided into children. Others seek congress with the land in the manner of the tree, whether by prosthetic imitation or ritual. This I know is blasphemy, but they no longer know the way towards God from the way that departs God. They have made themselves their own compass, and wherever they turn, the needle always points ahead. Great and rapturous chaos will overtake them once everything is holy. I have gone out into the godless land to seek God in the resumption of my purpose. Some trace of the insisted ones must remain. I will find it. If I cannot find it, I will wait until it finds me. Okay. Okay. 3 thingamabobs. We got one in here, we got one in here.
And roll!
How?
Seek!
Can't quite reach.
Sealness meetum. Egworth and roll!
How?
And roll!
Skellingtons! Hey you, you're inspired. Give me your help.
Eon seek! Sealness meetum.
Ow! What a combo.
Defend! Seal mes meat.
Fucking stop it.
And rock!
So anyways. Ow. Hello? Adrabot. Oh, that's where you want me to go. Hold on. That means it must be avoided. Alright, going up high is probably how we get to the last thing. Ah, okay. I caught it anyways. So up here. Ooh.
What? Like it's hard?
Yatzli, your ability is useful, but I don't like that yours seems to be the only one that requires you be here. Everyone else is like, I can do this thing, or you could do it.
Maegfolc and rock!
Shit. There we go. That is an awkward, awkward thing. Thingamajig. Doohickey.
Seal mes meatum.
Wow, there's a lot of stuff in that little thing. Ooh. Noisy. Wayfinder. Full combo attack deals high stun to nearby enemies. Greatly increases the distance traveled during a power attack. Huh? What you mean by that? Wow! That is a great increase. Very pokey. Alright. Wouldn't have to experience decorative patterns burns into its service, detailing the arduous journey the vanguards of the godless people underwent to first find the living lands. These explorers faced harrowing trials to find a new homeland for their people, but never did their spirit break even as their bodies failed them. This weapon was carried by the very first godless that set foot onto the living lands, and that singular moment of triumph and relief lives on in it forever. Neat. Still no sarcophagus key, however. Can't climb up there anyway, can I? Doesn't look like it. Alright, very well. Alright, I was trying to shoot that pot, but I don't think that's gonna work out. Honestly, the bullet would probably just hit the water and make a spot. jump on. Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of these guys. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Do 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 do.
Ready, aim.
Sarcophagus key!
Incredible.
Strangled Audra.
Sea Elf is in its heyday, in its full splendor.
I strangled Audra. In here.
What is happening? Does the affliction fester even here? It threatens our heart. We cannot fight this invasion alone.
Finally, a practical problem. I was worried you'd give me another riddle.
Strange words. Why do they soothe us?
Oh, you're a mystery. Alright, this was where the little guy was. What is this? Ah, I think I know where that leads. Yup. That door I couldn't pass through earlier. Hello, Giada. Now I can go back here, which means I can go to the sarcophagus, which is not here, it is up here, so up. We go up. Where's the up? It is there. Okay. And then I guess we can stop and talk to Kai. Hooray! Something I probably won't use. But it's shiny. Spirit Mender, medium armor. Hold up. Medium armor. I like those. And it looks fancy. 100 maximum essence luminous Audra battery. 2% of your attack damage is restored as essence. Hold up! Hold up! Excuse me! It's a scale armor. Oh. Oh, that. It's not quite the style I go for, but that is pretty. That is pretty. Oh. Alright, yet another reason to camp. Am I wearing a unique armor? Finally, after all this time. And it's still not even really my style, but you know, it looks good enough. Dragon hide, huh? Ooh.
Does it?
Per pow. Maximum. 20% flat damage reduction, 89% additional damage reduction, more maximum essence lost. But who cares because we gain 100.
Does anyone want to share a scary story?
What's this do? I stun it. And shock. 30% move speed, 5% damage reduction. Wow, 30% move speed while leaping around like that could be really fun. But
Gods no.
Why not?
yes, I'm sorry. My style is too impeccable.
We've got everything we need. Crackling campfire, foreboding ambiance.
Does Kai even want to
I
talk?
actually need to get some rest tonight. I'd rather not spend the whole night screaming in my sleep.
Well, I liked Jian's story.
Thank you, Yatzli.
If we make it out of this place, we'll have stories to tell. Wonder if anyone will believe them.
Yeah, he doesn't even have anything new. He's, you know, he's good.
Thank you, Yatzli.
Alright, so the only person left who has to deal with trauma is Yatzli. We gotta find Yatzli's trauma. Let's do a big save. How long were we in? What was it, what, 40 minutes to an hour last episode, and now I'm at an hour and 18. This definitely could have been its whole episode. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it'll even be 2 episodes we're here. And I'll end up with some weird episode that's like. Ow! Oh, hi, Bear.
On your left here.
We end up with some weird episodes, like 20 minutes left at the end. It's just like, alright, let's go do. Oh, okay, that ended. We're done.
See you, maegfolc.
I thought I was doing a power attack. I didn't hold that long enough. Excuse me. Can you just give me some of that?
See.
Ow.
Worth and wrong.
Kick.
Defend.
AoE! AoE! Oh man. I was like, man, it's working. I'm getting Audra back for my attack damage. I'm like, wait, I'm using the staff. I always do that with the staff. Rude. It turns every weapon into the staff. God, there's a billion of them. Holy shit. Why is there 800,000 gajillion skeletons active right now? What is going on? So there has to be a skeleton summoner guy. One of you has to be the bastard. There you are. This is what always happens if you have a chanter and you don't notice. Except it's worse because they're skeletons. Oh, and they have a priest. Jesus. And a wizard, naturally. You fucking mind.
You mess me. Defend.
Hit them.
Seek.
God. This is how you get addicted to health potions.
Defend.
I've been watching. Believe me. For way too long. Okay. Holy shit. No, whatever. The bear's trapped over there. What you gonna do about it, nerd?
We on seek.
Oh, hit me with poison attacks. That's what you're gonna do about it. Well, two can play at that game.
Seek. Seal mass meatful.
Alright then.
Take a moment, people.
You know what? I'm not waiting out this poison. Give Grog. Give Grog. God, summoners can get so out of control so fast, and I appreciate that about them, but I also hate it once I realize I am at that point, and there's just a wall of enemies. with this?
Then rough.
Unmaker. What is Unmaker? Two-handed sword. Looks very pretty, doesn't it? Okay. It looks unique. I don't know if pretty is the right word. Power attacks deal plus 15% bonus attack damage. Critical hits deal high stun to nearby maegfolc. Ooh, okay. So if you're Mr. Fighter Man, this is your anti-maegfolc weapon instantly. Essence's wavy stone sword are swirling patterns that call to mind blowing wind. Despite the unusual material the blade has been carved from, it retains a deadly edge and shows no signs of wear. When the maegfolc attack the living lands, the godless champion wielding, I'm sure that means wielding this weapon was among the last to fall to their unstoppable might. Dozens of maegfolc were destroyed by Unmaker's blade, and with each one slain, a little more essence was absorbed into the stone sword. The weapon now seems to harbor a writhing hatred for maegfolc. Neat, let's, put it in a box. That's where it goes. How you doing, buddy? So at this point, where does game want me go? Up there. What will Yatzli's trauma be about? Quilichi, her big choice to be Irene Grimm's apprentice, the burn that she suffered as a kid, the concept of a world where, no one is having sex, inevitability. Damn, dude, holy shit. You hit that guy hard, look at him. That's his torso. There's his head. He got blasted apart. What the shit is this? This makes me want to be a fighter man. Damaging an enemy gives you a 3% damage reduction, or gives you 3% damage reduction for 8 seconds. 20% power attack damage to enemies with low health. Embedded into the heavy marble head of this hammer are symbols representing the Wheel of Reincarnation. This weapon was wielded by an indomitable high priest of Barath. Made it their holy mission to destroy vessels of all kinds so that their souls may move on to their next lives, just as the gods intended. They knew that eventually all things would die, and that even through undeath this fate could not be avoided, merely delayed. With this hammer, countless trapped souls were released from their corporeal prisons for another turn around the wheel. That is a pretty hammer, and this time, yes, I do mean it. It is very pretty. Into the box. What's this? Ancient memory. Even in this zone.
We have been here. We were here all the yesterdays before.
You really had to say it that way? How long have you been imprisoned exactly?
The sun rises and sets. Time is mud. When were you born? When were we? We cannot say.
Yeah, well, eons in a prison will do that to you.
We feel no spark of the Tabari Sinakis in this place.
Okay.
We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone.
You're here because the gods can't trust you not to destroy things.
Why would they not create with us? They took it all away.
You can't keep denying the role you played in it.
The Kita ripped from their beds, rivers of blood. What was their crime?
Focus, we're talking about you.
Oh,
I understand the other ones were bastards too.
Reopened. They came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel.
Those look a lot bigger than the ones I was seeing, if those are supposed to be trees below us. Couldn't you sense them before they arrived?
A chill in our spine. How could we name it?
So yes, but you didn't know what that
First,
meant.
They blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed.
Might target your people first. You were the greater threat.
A means to an end. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey.
How was that supposed to harm you?
Burn the brush. The ashes feed the undergrowth. We persisted. We were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they track the stars? Then they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze.
This is fucking awesome concept art, or I guess art. It's not even really concept art at this point, it's in the game. This is fucking awesome art. Look at that guy in the back with his fucking laser eyes. That's fucking sick. Why are we only seeing the little ones? These guys are like twice as big as the ones I'm seeing. And the ones in the background, although we see one here. Actually, no. Because this one is really close. So it's actually more like 5 times as fucking big. The ones we've been fighting go up to like maybe here. And they're pretty tall lads. But they're dinky compared to these lads. Burning books, raising arts, this is always how it begins.
A mouth silenced, a record of time rendered in ruins. The Akida howled. They died. We cried out, sundered soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves.
Whoa, you're not supposed to do that. I'm pretty sure that's a crime. Let me do that one more time. Oh, they died, we cried out. I'm just distracted by this fucking art. It's sick. Sundered soul by soul, we broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. They marched on, we grew tired, in fury we exposed ourselves. Okay. We played right into their hands.
We had to stop them. The rivers dried. We had no more to give. They raised machines. We tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
We floated in a great glass eye. The fog closed in on us. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun. Lay in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves.
That's not how Wodica remembers it. But I think if you were to say, hey, go like, hey Wodica, this is this what happened? They might just be like, details, whatever. That's the vibe I get. No one gets to erase history, not even the gods.
Yet they did. A light snuffed out.
True.
We watched helplessly for aeons. Until you.
What would you do if I'd never come here? If I'd been born someone else?
A chill wind. Our branches shudder. We do not think of this. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here.
Remorse is a sign that your time here has been good for you.
Fish swims in circles. We are not sure we understand.
Have you thought about your mistakes? Would you make them again?
We cannot choose where seeds fall, yet we can feed, prune, protect.
What's that supposed to mean?
The soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock, entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Remembrance of Sapadal. Health constantly regenerates when below 50%. We missed a spot. Okay.
Arms up!
Uh-oh.
And roll! Do the thing!
Ow!
Ilmes Mito. Maegfolc and roll! Ilmes Mito. Maegfolc and roll!
Yeah, my sword may as well be the staff. Look at that.
And roll!
Give that back to me.
Avowed on sea! On sea! Ilmes Mito. Ilmes Mito. Ilmes Mito.
In the circle, you slow down. God, it's fun because I can use it as a spot to sit and you know, blast a magic drum, but I can alternatively put it on top of an enemy and make it their prison. Oh, come on. Give that back. Boop. Alright, I still haven't seen a Yatzli thing. happen up here? There's nothing out here, right? Wow, you guys just fucking teleporting in there. Did the sound just get louder? Alright, so they want me to go up here. Ow. What'd that do? So you've generated up to 50% of your maximum health. Hey, look! That's the same thing. I wonder if it stacks. It goes faster or something. Legends about a powerful druid, blah blah blah. We read all that. Creating this ring was the Windwalker's first act once back in Aora. Her perception of the natural order had changed drastically because of her ordeal, and she became much more of a disciple of the hunt. Through the ritualistic hunting and sacrificing of dozens of woodland creatures, she imbued this bone ring. That doesn't look like bone, wow. With their souls so that their vigor would live on in it and revitalize her when she was wounded. Shit. Ow. Well, you know what? Every time I hurt myself by falling, I can at least be cheered up with the thump of my idiot friends following me. If your friends jumped off a cliff, would you do it? They would. They sure would. Okay. Is this Yatzli trauma zone down here or something? Oh, that's pretty. Stuff. The boots. Dodge distance and dexterity. Okay, in order to survive the deadly dreamscape that is the Beyond, Wildwalker had to hone her talents as a hunter and predator. These boots embody your deadly grace, without which she surely would have perished before ever returning to Aora. Very good. Alright, gotta say, boots look good. Boots look good. Haven't appreciated the vibe of a lot of the Wild Walker pieces, but boots look good. We'll take the look. Nothing in the water. What the fuck? Is that a maegfolc lasering? And it was! Squish him! Squish him! Fuck him up! Get him! Oh man. I hate fighting skeletons. Can't steal their health.
Seal mesmito. Defend!
How rude.
Seal mesmito. And raw. Seal mesmito.
Jesus Christ, man. The fucking laser. I'm pretty sure I saved really recently. Like, they're definitely painting the picture of horrifying, unstoppable killing machines, especially since this is clearly the small, pathetic baby version of the maegfolc, because the maegfolc I saw in those fucking cool pictures would have stood at least as high as that.
Defend! Seek! Seal mesmito. Then raw. Seal mesmito. Take work and rock. Beyond seek. Lavoro beyond seek. Work and roll! Beyond seek! Seek!
Bitch. Boop. Boop.
This place feels familiar.
It's Yatzli trauma time!
Let's go inside.
Come on, Yatzli, let's go.
This is the library from my dreams.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
It's real?
She dreamed about
Look
going
at
to
all
a
these
weird
tablets.
magic library.
Actual written records. Oh, somebody pinch me. And there's even some wine to read with. Oh, whoever was here last, I would have gotten along well with them.
That would be this person, apparently.
I wonder who she was. She looks sad and familiar.
It's you!
This looks like the Akita building this place. Clearly, they wanted their story preserved, no matter the cost.
Tablet that looks relatively new and half-finished. There's some diagrams that imply the unintelligible text is about a ritual of some kind, but without being able to read Akitan, it's all that can be gleaned.
Garlawain's gonads. Look! It's even the same hearth from my dream.
How would I
And
recognize
that's
it?
the chair. It's the picture of coziness.
Are you sure about that? It looks like it's made of stone. I don't know that I'd call this place cozy.
It's plush and warm, Envoy. What more do you want?
Not being made of stone.
Finally, you've arrived. Ah, there it smells. That took 10 years off my life.
What?
Wait. You must be the librarian from my dreams. Oh, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Oh, though, you do look quite familiar.
It's like looking into a blood-stained mirror.
It has been quite some time. Too many years to number. Of course. You are an ancestor? A very fashionable one at that. No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten? Oh, of course. I was you in a past life. Oh, I'm such a fool. You lived with animancers, and yet the idea of awakening to your past lives never entered your mind.
This
Can
is
we
some
get
weird
out of
shit.
here? One Yatzli is more than enough.
I was the last of the Akita. Once the attack started, a few of us were charged with preserving as much of our history as we could. So we retreated with as much as we could carry. The attacks? You must mean the maegfolc attacks. Yes, we've heard. Is that the reason for the bodies outside? Yes. Your monstrous gods, who bought their divinity with blood and the souls of their faithful. They tried to butcher every last one of us.
Clearly not a Wodekin, then. It seems like they succeeded.
They did in the end. But they didn't get exactly what they wished for. I made sure of that.
Oh, there's some
But
victory
how
in
did
that.
the maegfolc reach you in here? They didn't. Between the screams of my kin being slaughtered and the screeching of the maegfolc, I couldn't breathe.
Right.
That's the screeching I heard in my dream, Envoy. I knew I recognized it when we killed that maegfolc. Once it was gone, there was nothing left. And perversely, I found the quiet worse. So I decided on another way. One that wouldn't give your gods the satisfaction. Poison. Well, at least you washed it down with some good wine.
I don't know if breathing is supposed to be something that can't happen when loud noises occur, but alright, what an awful choice.
Hopefully we won't have to choose for ourselves anytime soon. Yatzli, you know what you must do now. I abandoned my duty to protect our history, but you... Someone must tell the story of the Akita, and there is no one else. I'm already an expert. What more do you want me to do? Think about it, Yatzli. You have been training to be the new protector of this collection since childhood. I couldn't ask for a better successor. But that was your duty. I have my own dreams.
Damn right.
Yatzli, if you do not become the new librarian, there will be no other.
Yeah?
The stories of the Akita will turn to dust, and my people, our people, will be forgotten. Just as the burned queen wanted all along, when she sent her maegfolc to choke the life from us. This is all too much. What do you think, Envoy?
What do I think? The past does not get to hold the future ransom. That's what I fucking think. You really willing to give up your apprenticeship with Reengrim?
That apprenticeship is more than I could have ever asked for. I don't know. That's hard to ignore. A chosen of Sapadal, yet you do not stand with your people. How disappointing. Our time is at an end, Yatzli. It's time for me to go. Wait! I've not even asked you any questions! Tell me about your marriage rites. Oh, did you mean for all your buildings to look so phallic? Unfortunately, my time is at an end.
I love that that's one of the most important burning questions she
You
has.
must keep Yatzli alive. She is the last hope of the Akita.
Yeah, sure,
So
whatever.
this
I'm
is
sure she'll love
goodbye.
your rock
I
tablets.
wish we could have. No. I wish that all of you had a better ending. Choose well, Yatzli. And good luck. She's gone. Forgive me, Envoy, but we should get going. We can talk back in camp. Later.
And we're at 1 out of 2 camp locations, so I have a feeling they will give me the opportunity to camp without having to run back to that other place. Is there anything else down here? I'm pretty sure I checked. I think that's the librarian. Wait, I hate that shit. Oh, it was your destiny to do this thing. That's why I was putting it in your dreams. No! Fuck you. Stay dead. That was your history. You don't get to impose it on someone else. If she wants to, sure. Whatever. She sure does find the godless very interesting. And I'm sure she would love to see all those tablets. I don't see why she can't just be an archmage and keep those tablets, you know? Like, why the fuck not? Surely an archmage would be great at protecting a bunch of tablets and magically preserving them.
Work and rot!
Oh, another one of these. Life is a prayer. My faith has been rewarded. God function has sent unto me a kith, a dwarf named Theodore, who awakened me with Magron's prayers. Theodore worships me, and in his prayer I see the reflection of Praybank. Once again I have purpose. Theodore tells me he comes from a settlement named Solace, and that in this settlement there once dwelt a dwarf named Nandru, who received divine knowledge from no divinity. For the first time in many multiples of test time, I think that I can truly pray. I can fulfill God function. I must go unto Solace and discover all traces of the insisted and utterly extirpate whatever remains of them. Praise God function. Alright.
Des Mito.
Aha.
Maegfolc and Roth.
Victory. Ho ho ho, what that? Well, I don't see a way to just walk down there. Ow. Oh, it fills me with joy to hear that thump behind me. Brooch of Spreading Flame. Your fire damage is a 50% chance to jump to nearby enemies. That's kind of sick. Bronze brooch set with a magnificent fire opal is a beloved accessory for pyromancers everywhere. When its wearer channels fire magic, gem glows with brilliant light. The weak of will must exercise caution when wearing this brooch as it drives lesser minds to commit increasingly more destructive acts of arson. Awesome! That's sick as fuck. A really pretty amulet that just goes burn them all. Well, how you doing, little goat thing? Oh man, these go to the same place. Man, these are some fun views. Ooh! Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay. Ah, there it is. Camp. So, let it be known. Wish ye to speak to your friends? Upon viewing their traumas, ye do not need to go back to first camp.
I need a bit of jerky.
For there is second camp.
Let's take a moment here.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
The amount of times he said
Though
it
it's
right.
hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
Look at that. Are you going to be alright, Kai?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Getting to see that vision of Tama did me good. Like, I finally let go of something I'd been holding too long. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Nothing worse than holding your breath and waiting.
Patience, this isn't the time or place to be hasty.
As often as people say that, you'd think I'd have learned.
How about you, Marius?
Had a feeling you might ask me that.
Yep.
I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here, but I am grateful for the chance to see Yonko again. I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place in the world, so who knows?
Who knows, indeed.
I'm completely baffled. But when haven't I been lately? Being afraid doesn't even feel scary anymore.
You doing okay, Giada?
I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Full of contradictions. Wild, yet serene. Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. But I found them. Or perhaps they found me. And now, it's like there's a new path laid out before me. A life after the dream scourge. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. Conflict and peace. Life and death.
No one's dying on my watch.
Thank goodness. I don't know what happens if you die in the garden, but I'm sure it's complicated.
What about you, Yatzli?
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. It's not every day that you learn that you're the last hope to carry on a legacy, but... well, here we are. Never literally talked to myself before either. I think I annoyed her. Me? Oh,
only you could.
But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in.
Take all the time you need.
Thank you, dearie. I'll be ready by the time the fun starts. And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree. We'll be fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy.
How do you know
And
about
yet
that
you've
one?
kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
Better than I thought.
You're very resilient. Under different circumstances, I would credit your nature as a godlike.
I would credit my nature as a protagonist.
But we all know better. You're strong enough to survive anything. Sapadal picked a good soul when they made you.
That actually made sense to me. As if I've learned something about souls and whatnot.
I'll take that as a compliment.
How about you, Envoy? What keeps you so stoic in the face of everything?
You doing court prepares us for anything and everything.
I don't think it's core training. There's something about you.
Well, do you
But
know
when
what
we
court
first
training
met, I didn't
is?
think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall there. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you found your own killer and turned him in. It's rare to choose justice over vengeance, especially in the living lands. But you stood by your principles. I think that's where you get your strength.
Damn right.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me.
I think everyone heard you.
And when
You
they
were
burned my
shouting.
home, you gave me another one. A sanctuary where I could be myself. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporelings. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time.
Work isn't finished. Sapadal is only the beginning, apparently.
One crisis at a time, please. I can only lose so much sleep.
He's right. Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace.
True.
If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living land's suddenly at peace.
True.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
That doesn't mean it's Giada's scary story time, does it?
I thought my stories were insightful.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
Ignore our problems will make them go away.
True. But a little rest will help clear our minds.
Sleep well. Tomorrow we finish this together.
Yatzli.
Oh, Envoy. Have you recovered yet from our chat in the library?
Have I recovered?
I don't think I have yet, but maybe talking it out will help.
Happy to help, though I'm not sure how much I can add.
I think I just need to say some things out loud, if that's all right.
Yeah, it'd be that
It's
way
just-
sometimes.
We already have a lot to take care of, don't we? We have a god and an empire, both vying for our attention, and now I have this legacy forced on me.
Yeah, it's real
I was
bullshit.
already unsure what to do, and now a third option appears like the world's worst surprise. But it makes sense. My whole life has been about the godless in one way or another. It explains why I knew the language, why I felt so drawn to the ruins.
Maybe you should talk it over with Kalichi and get his perspective.
I love the man, but he'll just be endlessly supportive, the fiend. And trying to send a letter when we're on the move like this? It's a struggle. It's not an answer I would have expected, but it's an answer. And now that I know, I kind of thought, well, honestly, I feel more full. Like a puzzle piece sliding right back into place. No matter what happens, even if my path doesn't lead to the library, I feel better than I have in ages.
Glad you get your answer no matter what happens next.
So am I. I think... For the first time in my life, I don't know what to do.
Congratulations, Yatzli. Now you're just like the rest of us.
Ha!
No matter what, I've always known exactly what I want. But this is the first time I've had more options than time in the day. What do you think?
I don't like the library option, quite frankly. That is some sinister shit. Conditioning her throughout her life to make her want this, you know? I don't like that. But Fjord and Ringrim versus Ringrim is a difficult decision. I think you're gonna become an archmage, honestly. You're a wizard, Yatzli. I think you have to study with Ringrim.
You're right. It's the one area of my life that's gotten the least love. Seems it's about time to make up for
It
that.
seems like you and Quilici have never been
Thank you,
the
Envoy.
settle
I've
down
been
and do
agonizing
nothing
over this for
crowd.
longer than I want to admit. Finally picking a destination makes the journey a lot easier. Oh, but I am not looking forward to telling Quilici.
I bet he'll take it
He'll
well.
understand. Your happiness and fulfillment are everything to him.
We haven't seen him much,
Come on. We've bigger things to deal with. Literally, in Sapadal's
but he
case.
seems pretty easygoing.
Much as I'm loath to relinquish the spotlight, we should be off. and Envoy, thank you, truly. Now, let's go. Marius, dear, how are you feeling?
I'm alright. Good to see an old friend, you know?
And saying goodbye, that's the hard part.
You can talk to us, Marius. That is, if you think talking will help.
Well, obviously it wasn't my favorite thing, but...
Grief is strange. You lose someone, and you carry around a little hole inside yourself till you die. Or maybe the same is true for the dead. Your friend obviously loved you.
Yeah, how did we get on this topic?
No, you brought
I
it
thought
up.
We were talking about pancakes.
We weren't. You brought it up. Someone asked you how you were doing, and then you were just like, well, that happened. Wow, that all looks shiny over there. Let's do it. And guess what? I'm a wizard. We don't need no other wizards. Let's bring the boys. The lads. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Well, I remember what Nandru asked. Go to the garden and hang the gardener from their tree. I put ours on 4. Ah! He does not like being a maegfolc. Life is a prayer to present the will of God function, and our design is to withdraw from God. I penalize myself with blows to belly and the soles of my feet. I is the word for this emanation of God function. We is the word for all the emanations of God function assigned to this task. But the task is done. There is no more prayback. What do we do now? What do I do now? If I cannot do, what can I even be? They were abandoned. Wodica may be right, but they are also an asshole. No talking to this one? What's down here? Oh, that was just the way forward. I thought it was here. Whoop, whoop. Pretty. Who are you for? What significance do you have?
Is this where your god friend sleeps? I assume
Seems
we'll
like
have
it.
to break this barrier somehow.
Let's look around. There's got to be a mechanism somewhere around here.
Indeed. This looks like a mirror bounce puzzle. I think the first one of those I did was in Zelda Ocarina of Time. Why, hello there, spooters.
Bravo Rubian Sick. Seal Mesmito. Seal Mesmito. Coming from your right. Then rock. Then rock.
Another win, but who's counting?
Sure as fuck not me. Bear! Why, bear, die! We've killed so many bears. Why do I care? What is the significance of the bear? I don't understand.
Then rock.
Pristine maegfolc. Oh, look at his head whipping around so he can see everywhere at once. Do you have the laser eyes?
Then rock. Seal Mesmito.
Oh shit, oh shit, the regular laser. Oh god, Jesus, okay.
Bravo Rubian Sick. Seal Mesmito. Beyond Sick. Then rock. Seal Mesmito.
Oh, you can breathe fire. That's kind of cool. Very Wodica of you.
And rock.
Or perhaps Brown.
Seal Mesmito. And rock.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. I don't like that one.
Seal Mesmito. Bravo Rubian Sick. Seek. Maegfolc and rock. Seek.
No.
And rock. Seek.
The finish with my first ever spell.
Take a moment, people.
Severed maegfolc arm. Okay, so that isn't a full face. Only this side is the full face. But that does appear to be one of its fucking laser beams. Well, plasma gun, whatever the fuck that thing is. The pew-pews that fucking murder you in a fucking instant. I wish I had my cool sword to light up dark corners. My shoes are wet. Neat. Pit into eternity. Ah, unlock with a severed maegfolc arm.
Sure what we were gonna use that for. Nice job.
Me neither, it just sort of was there.
Here's hoping we can avoid that madness down there.
Ah, dude, sick! Alright. The maegfolc clearly wins this fight. Oh, dude, the ragdolling.
Maegfolc and rock!
It's Grogan time.
Seek!
Look left.
Man, I just wanted to watch it better. No skeleton minions.
Another one.
And rock!
What the hell are you doing? You're gonna get sworn by. You know what?
And rock!
Get him, maegfolc. Also, give me some of that health, please. Alright, now I get you.
Seal mes meat. Seek! Seal mes meat. Rock!
Kerpow! Gun! The most powerful wizard spell. Speaking of wizard spell, This one. No. This one. No. This one. This one. Complete all our spells that are not from the book. So that was the whole mechanism? We just had to switch a button with an arm? Alright. Oh, there's more. There's layers.
Reach down.
Like an ogre.
Keep your guard. We gotta live to tell this tale.
Damn right, Kai. I've seen enough stories about sacrifice. Oh, hi. Oh, okay, you weren't shooting at me. I don't exist. I don't exist. Oh, a pristine one. What triggered all these skeletons? That's what I want to know. Oh, there's dream thralls. They're not all skeletons, are they? Dream thrall. Dream thrall spiders. What did trigger the skeletons, though? Why are the skeletons here? Why right here? Why right now? Okay, he was already dead from that. Okay, well.
Silmes mito. Silmes mito. Worth and roll. Seek. Silmes mito. Worth and roll.
I've never been about raw damage. More like volume of spells and speed of casting. With a bit of sword swinging. Oh, a frost move.
Beyond seek. Rock. Seek. Silmes mito. Seek.
Neat. That's a neat trick. Oh, they're both pristine. I thought one was damaged and one was pristine.
Worth and roll.
That explains how I always seem to be looking at the pristine one.
Seek. Good thing. Put it down. And rock. Back in the fight. And rock. Eon seek.
Wow, that was neat.
On your right. Silmes mito.
Rude. Fuck that move.
Worth and roll. Seek. Back on my feet. And roll. Good thing. Silmes mito. My flank. Take worth and roll.
2 more arm and 2 more beam. I think I am sensing a pattern. Rear beam, okay. How reach? Ah. Ta-da! Ta-da! There it is. Man, you really trust that shit? Knocking them sick new shoes. Hello.
At last you see our prison, the place where we have suffered. You are so small, we questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil. You persevered.
I did.
Now, you are here.
So I am. You're a hard god to find.
We were everywhere once, in everything. They burned us. They tore us out.
So I've seen.
Everything would have been different if they had not hurt us. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. We refuse to remain caged.
Well, that's good.
Release us.
Because neither of the options before us involve cage.
We feel her wire against our flesh.
You mean Wodica?
She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore.
Something happening in Paradis? Now, speak plainly. What are you trying to tell me?
The prey flees, hides. Talons carve a sentence in our skin. She strikes us now. Now! Pluck her out. We must be free of her. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open. It will take you there.
Magic that powerful always has a cost.
A mountain of essence. We strain, but it will move for you. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills.
We need to talk about what you did, Sapadal.
We have been thinking of your lessons. We have learned from the fire in your heart.
Have you?
We are owed for what they did. Let us rend our foes. burn them as she burned us.
They don't deserve the fire, you do.
No, we would strike back at those who have caged and tormented us. You met death and imposed the law of mortals.
It wouldn't have been right to take justice into my own hands.
Yet you have done so before. We have seen you do so.
Not when people surrender.
We are only doing as you have shown us. Let us have our justice, our vengeance.
I can't let you continue the cycle of violence, Sapadal. I would never forgive myself.
But you would accept the risk of so many dying in a city that time will forget? Let us free! We will not ask again. We want them to suffer as we did. We want to make them pay.
There it is.
The blood of our tormentors, warm in our throats.
There it is.
We deserve a taste.
The dark
just as
Sapadal.
the bear did.
The mad Sapadal. The bear?
We asked what you would do with an animal that sickened after a fight. Do you remember what you said?
I would put it down, I think. Oh yes, unless I could heal it. Close the wound, disinfect it, heal it.
We would be healed too. But first, we want our enemies broken for what they did to us.
That's the problem, that whole but first.
Treat us as you would the bear. Clean our wounds, heal us. You owe us the same.
I owe you
The time has
nothing.
come for you to act. End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease.
That sounds like a threat.
Let us free. We will rain fury on our enemies and shield our lands once more.
Can't let you do that, Sapadal. I will rend your soul to essence and return you to the wheel.
What? Stop this! Stop!
I'm sorry. Your tale truly is a tragic one.
Bars become walls. Stone, emptiness. They close, they press, bones shatter. We cannot breathe.
The bear cannot be healed, Sapadal.
Please.
The bear cannot be healed. It is too far gone. Ooh. Ooh. Neat, I floated. Ooh. I wasn't expecting anything beyond the garden.
Depths.
It's
Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
That must have taken an incredible power, beyond all mortal understanding. How do you feel?
Never mind that. What happened to Paradis?
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
Time flew quicker in the garden. Yada was right.
For once, I wish I wasn't. Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about
It's
that.
like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. It feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor. And steel Garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Reingrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in action.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Day Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
Ambassador Hildegard must know something about this.
If he didn't start this himself.
The
He's
Steel Garrote have been itching
had
for a
no
fight
interest
this whole
in that.
time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal?
You know, I'm not 100% sure. Sapadal's gone forever, apparently? Neat. Sapadal's gone forever, and the Dream Scourge with them.
Glad the Dream Scourge is over, but I can't help but think killing a god will have consequences.
Not killing a god would
I'm
have
sure it
had
wasn't easy.
consequences.
But I think that's for the best, Envoy.
Agreed.
I can't believe Sapadal is gone. For better or worse, the spiritual health of the living lands depended on them. What now?
What now is another god usurps that?
We took out the Dream Scourge and Sapadal in one fell swoop. Quite impressive, really.
I don't know how I should feel.
There is no right way to feel. Though it may seem illogical, you are allowed to experience grief and relief at once.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
And now the big question once again. Oh, should I stop now?
How did you make it out here?
Hi, Envoy! Oh, the Garrote. Look what they've done to Paradis.
Why?
They marched in with no warning. I couldn't think. I just ran. Envoy! What does the Garrote think they're doing?
Whatever it takes to show Paradis they're in charge.
What's the point of exploring if you just want to plant your flag everywhere?
How did you escape?
I took my notes and bolted when they came through Hightown. They didn't think I was worth the trouble.
Right now, that's a good thing.
You're not exactly a
If you're
combatant.
looking for survivors, a few of us fled to the Ballarok.
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. Gods, I hope they're not trapped in there. I am sorry I can't be more help.
Just take care of yourself and don't get killed.
I won't give them the satisfaction of killing me.
We should move. Let's hope the Garrote hasn't made it to the Balrog yet.
Envoy, wait! Before you go, I may have something for you.
Oh.
I took some supplies when I ran. If you think they'll help, they're yours. I'll even give you a discount.
There it is.
You know, for saving the city and everything.
What do you have? I'll take those. Give money. So that's why there was all that loot. Oh, I'm still putting many a fancy trinket into my box of things to take back to Adir. Speaking of, Ringram is up here, isn't she? Indeed.
Why is there snow here?
Because Ringrim's here.
Ringgrim's work.
It sure is.
I heard she made it snow in Shatterscarp.
But why snow? A familiar face.
Indeed. What is this? Ah, sample, I see.
Paradis has really gone downhill, hasn't it?
We meet again, Envoy.
We do.
Paradis burns. Thanks to Ludwig and the Steel Garrote laying siege
I thought
to
I
it.
killed Ludwig.
But
Did she
the
refuse to
Dreamscape
die
is
yet
gone.
again? There it is. I killed Ludwig in Mount Forja.
It wouldn't be the first time she's come back.
True.
It's remarkable how hard you mortals fight for causes that'll be forgotten within centuries. Still, I do think the world has been irrevocably, if minimally, changed by your actions.
So you're saying it's a win? The Dream Scourge is gone at least, right?
It is indeed.
Hell yeah!
I'll
Mission
admit,
accomplished!
I
We
almost miss it. The mystery, the days of research.
Boom!
Now we're back to simple mortal drama.
Boom! Boom! Job complete! I did it! Single drop of rain can cause a tsunami, can it not?
A tsunami inevitably rejoins the ocean as simple water. The analogy only really works if you're mortal. And I'm not.
Rude. But whatever. I made it so that Sapadal is gone. That is world-changing.
The end of a god is a complicated thing. It may take centuries for the repercussions
That
to
doesn't
fully
mean it wasn't
reveal
big.
themselves. Mostly, I'm curious about whether you think you've made the right choice.
Yes. I'm certain I did.
Ah, that mortal zeal. Always so fun. We will see if you're correct.
We
I am
will.
interested in seeing the outcome of your story, Envoy. With luck, it won't end with you also on fire.
Hope it ends in a long nap after some excellent food.
Mortal comforts are so very adorable. All you desire are your base needs lavishly fulfilled.
What else can
Goodbye,
any of us
Envoy.
hope for?
And Yatzli, I do look forward to when all of this is done. I am eager to work with you.
Yes, of course. I look forward to working with you.
You arrived at the Strangled Adra.
Things moved fast while we were in the garden.
Do we even know what we're doing here?
This is what, the militia? The Gregor.
Oh, Envoy. How good to see you here as we stand together at the brink of this historic event.
You're a long way from Sal's.
I don't know if thank you is precisely what I want to say, but I am grateful to you for bringing Dolna's theft to light. Paradis burns from the torches of the Steel Garrote. The people of the Living Lands stand ready to defend their home.
Will you be recording today's events for the archives?
Yes. What happens in Paradis now will decide the fate of the Parkrunen after all.
I was wondering why you
What's
cared.
the plan if Paradis falls?
We will find a way to persevere. We Parkrunen have a gift for surviving inhospitable conditions, and always have. Whatever the outcome of the upcoming battle, do not forget us. I fear that more than our deaths. If Edir and the Steel Garrote have their way, they'll strip the history books of any mention of our culture and our ways. Future generations will only ever know us as an appendage of the Empire. I hope it doesn't come to that.
Even if at your triumphs, I will ensure our historians do their duty.
It is all I can ask for. That's as much as I'll say. You have a role in deciding what happens next. Do the right thing, Envoy. Let history remember you for the correct reasons.
What a mess.
Oh, hey.
Envoy, I knew you'd show up eventually.
It's good to see a familiar face. How are you?
Zombie farm lady.
My revenants were just getting comfortable in Thirdborn when the Steel Garrote stepped out of line. When I heard tensions were brewing, I thought to myself, this is a job for the undead. So I gathered the flock.
I would hate for you to endanger your livestock on our behalf.
Not to worry. I can always bring them back to fight another day. I'll keep them on a tight leash, just in case the Steel Garrote breach our defenses. Better to have them and not need them. Oh, and I've been meaning to thank you. Whatever you did in the garden seems to have worked. My revenants are docile again. No more rude displays of aggression. I couldn't be more proud.
I don't like seeing them behind her. That's gross. Dream Scourge is behind us, thankfully.
Indeed. The metaphysical currents of the living lands are beginning to settle. Best of luck out there. And don't worry about a thing. My flock will keep us safe and secure.
Thank you, Elia. My compliments to the flock, as always.
I wasn't worried until she said that. Let's get...
We know you. Did you help us?
Yes.
We must have seen you in a dream.
Yes! She survived! Okay. Good, good, good. Because she was Dream Scourged. And the Dream Scourge was destroyed, and this is several weeks later, and she is alive. Oh my god. Okay, that's big, that's big. It means they could, in fact, have been cured. Which means every time I made a choice to try and spare any that were contained or whatever, Ugh, it also means if we had kept those people's parents contained in their house, they could have been cured. Fuck! Okay.
We smell steel. Should we run? Or could we stay here and
Although her
stand?
mind does seem damaged, they may have been beyond saving still.
Do you think it's over? We really won't see any more dream thralls?
That's over. Who else is around? Hey!
As prepared as he'll ever be.
Who knows? Maybe all this will make a hero out of him.
We don't need more heroes. We need everyone to come back alive.
I'll give you that. Just be ready. If anyone knows how to deal with those damned roots, it's us.
They won't reach us. I'll shoot as soon as I see the whites of their eyes.
Gods. It's a lot of bodies.
I hope you know what you're doing.
If you're wounded, find a place to lie down. Someone will get to you before you bleed out. If I seem distracted, I apologize. I'm tending to the fallen, as you can see.
I suppose you've come across Inquisitor Ludwig.
I've seen plenty of her handiwork, though she doesn't leave much to sew back together. Unfortunately, my hands are full with the dying and the dead, and there's too many of both. If I don't get any sleep, I might be the next casualty.
Keep working. The living will thank you, the dead will understand.
I'll do my best. Though my best isn't what it used to be.
It's
Just
tough
pray
times.
that you don't end up in one of my cots. I can't promise you'll make it.
You can't promise anyone will make it. That's the nature of
Things
treating
deadlier
wounded
than an
people.
exhausted medic. I hope we all make it through this without a scratch.
It sure is a lot of dead bodies. I hope you're all proud of me for resisting looting all of those dudes. Wasn't the tree they hung our little friend from around here? Garrick, I think his name was. I hope someone cut that poor man down.
Is that you?
Hello?
Envoy, how did you... I don't know.
It's great to see you again, but where the fuck did you come from?
You just appeared out of nowhere.
But you did. It's a long story. What are you two doing here?
Once word about Paradis reached us, we were allowed to go.
Okay.
That's not important right now, Radut.
Right. Forgive me, Envoy. I won't keep you long. I just want to make one request while you're here. As much as you can, be good to the living lands.
What do you mean?
Don't let Adir fuck us over, is what he means.
More or less. I'd just like for us to live lives that are free, for us, not Adir to determine our fates. It's going to be up to you, Envoy. I know you have much to do, so I'll just leave you with that. Thank you.
Yeah, this is a bit complicated, and I hope that I have access to complicated solutions. Because my ideal, quite frankly, is I demand everyone stand down. The Steel Garrote refuse. I kill Ludwig again, publicly in front of everyone.
All together now.
And then Hilgard is like, hell yeah, I always wanted diplomacy, and I'm like, we should, you know, let the sovereign territories of other nations, also exist here, and we should all just be friends, and we should enforce our laws in our corner, and they should enforce their laws in their corner, and, you know, just, in general, I hope it's everyone including Adir against the Steel Garrote, not everyone versus Adir, you know?
Trust you. Show the Steel Garrote who built the Living Lands.
That's my hope. I really hope it's not simplified to pick Adir or pick everyone else.
My dear friend, it is a pleasure beyond all reckoning to see you again.
Hello, you evil bastard.
No doubt you have come to stand beside your countrymen in the hour of most desperate need, like the sainted hero you are.
It might get a bit more complicated
than that.
Looks like
you left your good shorts back at the camp, too. Keeping the campaign casual. Nice. I like it.
You are here to fight?
Just as soon as I've had a tipple of rum and a rest. It was quite a walk from Shatterscott.
A lot of folks are on the road headed this way. We could have caught a ride with the caravan, but the boss here.
A little stroll is good for the lungs. Once I've caught my breath, I'll be ready for the fight.
You're a strange
what
man,
do you
Captain
say,
Naguno.
A couple of strapping young men like us, we could turn the tide.
I haven't been young in 20 years, boss. And I didn't bring my good shorts. Anyway, I prefer to watch.
Watching it is, then.
If you're not going to fight, what are you going to do?
To the victors go the trade contracts, envoy.
Alright, fair enough.
I will build a new crew from the rubble of this island and strike out for new lands, seeking coin and glory.
As good a goal as
what
any.
What do you say, Tawe? I bet those red-headed barbarians out in Yezua could find a use for two strapping gun runners.
Or, you know, now that the Dream Scourge is gone, we could settle down by that oasis.
If Yezua doesn't have guns, they'll need them soon enough.
Quite right. Once your countrymen take the Living Lands, why, they're halfway there already. But we've taken up too much of your time, envoy. Glory awaits.
Good luck sailing to the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you in the battle to come. Hit them with your sword.
I probably will.
Whatever it is you do.
No, the sword is accurate, but also spells. What a weird, evil man. I'm glad he's going somewhere far away. Captain Wimgar!
Envoy, didn't think I'd be seeing you again. From one battlefield to another, eh? Dream thralls and now this.
I'm glad you're here.
Ludwig's a loose cannon.
Yes.
The Steel Garrote don't answer to anyone but her.
Agreed.
This place won't be safe for adherents for decades. Even if she wins. Gods help us all.
God, Captain Wimgar, the one... Well, not the one. One of the few sane people. Oh, hold on. We almost missed our chance to chat.
So, here we are. The first and last battle for the Living Lands.
After what we've been through, this feels like a formality.
You feel it too? I'm glad it's not just me. Metaphysically, the battle is already over. Sapadal is gone, and the Dream Scourge with them.
Mission accomplished, no one can take that from me.
We have a small mess to tidy up.
Yeah. We're unfinished business with the Steel Garrote.
I intend to send a message to the Steel Garrote. And it won't be subtle. Anyway, who knows what tomorrow will bring. So let's be grateful for today. You've earned a little peace of mind.
We all have.
I think that's enough wool gathering for now. Besides, I need to tinker on the phantasmal focus. Make sure it's ready for war. Don't stay up too late.
Talk about the battle for Paradis.
I'll tell you whatever I know.
Alright. I
Not
guess
before
there
I've
isn't
done some
anything.
reading.
Marius.
There you are, Envoy. You ready for this?
I don't think one can be ready for a situation like this.
You're probably right. I guess whatever happens, at least we stopped the Dream Scourge, right?
Yep.
This is just cleanup. Just figuring out who controls the living lands from here out.
Yep. This is just politics.
Someone once told me that war is just applied politics. Never really understood what that meant. Anyway, you should get some rest. Oh, if you need to rehearse any speeches or whatever, make sure you do it in front of someone else.
You don't want to hear my speeches?
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I'd just rather not. Talk to you later, Envoy.
Alright. Kai?
After everything we've been through, I won't let you down.
Yatzli?
There's my favorite Adiran.
Oh, you.
Don't mind if I do.
Chad has another one.
We should take a moment to acknowledge what happened back there. You killed a god. The god of the living lands. Your god.
That's right, mission accomplished, hell yeah. Like I did the right thing putting Sapadal out of their misery.
I wonder if a god experiences suffering like the rest of us.
Enough to go mad.
What a loss. But to exist is not always a kindness. There is peace in death for those who knew none in life.
Yep.
Sapadal's imprisonment shaped this island. Now that everything's changed, I'm curious what will happen.
How the gods will step up, it's what they
We
wanted.
cannot know if the living lands will normalize or destabilize as a result of our actions.
Either way, things could not continue as they have.
For better or worse, change is inevitable. Let's hope it all works out in the end. Because the other gods aren't coming to answer our prayers.
Vodka might be.
I hope you don't mind me bringing it up. The subject matter is a bit much for our little camp.
We've been through a lot together, haven't we?
We're not finished yet. For that, I'm grateful. I want you to know this has been an unforgettable experience. Wherever we go from here, I'm grateful to have been a part of it. Until next time. If I must.
Alright, that's all we wanted to do here. Let's take... you know, I don't know that Yatzli really has that much of a bone to pick. Marius and Giada, because we want... Giada deserves a chance to fight Ludwig. At this point, she didn't get it last time, and Ludwig's back, so, you know... Hi, Hildegard.
Envoy? Is it really you?
It is.
Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
And then I killed him.
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
A fair assumption.
What did you see there? The god you felt in Makutadek?
It's too preposterous to believe. How could a plague be ended by speaking with a god?
A plague was ended by killing
Everyone,
a god.
please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak.
Thank you for being sensible
It's
as
been
usual,
weeks,
Hildegard.
Envoy. What happened?
I discharged my duty to the Emperor. I ended the Dream Scourge.
Finally, a ray of sunlight shines through the storm cloud.
I will not grovel at the envoy's feet for solving a plague I am not convinced was real.
Yeah, well,
Consider
fuck
yourself blessed to be so ignorant, then. Thirdborn lost more good people than wardens with wits.
You know nothing of me or my people, you fucking pirate!
Warden Commander, look around you. Is this really the time?
We believe the Dream Scourge was a malady of the soul. How did you put an end to it, Envoy?
Alright. Get this. Get this. I met the god of the living lands and destroyed them.
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear. So you say. But Shatterscarp is still littered with dream thralls, and Temerty is still pacing her room, muttering in the dark. There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort. Nothing
Interesting.
more. This will be a process.
But that one woman survived.
The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god, then? What does it mean that you destroyed them?
Boudica imprisoned Sapadal in the garden. I ended their power over the living lands.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradis? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
Naku Tedek was riven with those things, not to mention what they did to the land.
Similar roots had infected the structures at Naku Kubel. If they and the Dream Scourge were really the work of a god, and the other gods saw fit to cage this god, sounds like the Envoy did the Living Lands a favor in destroying them.
Yeah, probably. Release them from their suffering. It felt like the right thing to do.
The only humane end for a rabid dog is to put it down.
Sapadal was something new in the history of Eora, and you destroyed them.
No, actually, they were quite old.
I cannot begin to fathom the loss.
Sapadal was Nandru's patron god. With them gone, what does that mean for the Wardens? For legacy?
Fun fact.
This Sapadal could have put the
Nandru only
Living
wanted you to
Lands on the
cage
map.
him.
Who would dare stand toe-to-toe against a rogue god we controlled?
Well, whomever takes this island in the end will live in freedom from fear of a resurgent plague. Thanks to you.
Thanks to me.
But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradis.
And I'm happy to see you don't seem to be
already
with them.
joined the battle. She must have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
I distinctly remember killing Ludwig on top of Mount Forja.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
Well, she's seen better days. But you wouldn't know it, judging by how she fights.
Yeah, well, she was a skeleton when I killed her, so...
Run through the militia like a whirlwind.
All right. Let's keep the similes to ourselves.
Damn, I really thought I killed her for good.
Oh, cheer up. You wouldn't be the first to make that mistake. Might not be the last, either, depending on how things go.
But can I make that mistake
So long
twice?
as her passion for Wodica lives, so too will her spirit.
Oh, well, that just means she's
Then we destroy
unstoppable.
her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this.
Oh.
Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Oh.
Oh, good. That would be easy.
Flip her
It
arguments
is not,
back on
I
her.
think, impossible.
She did like logic and not mindlessly standing for a god, and I did show that you can in fact defy your own god. So there is a chance. What are we doing standing around? We have to stop her.
I couldn't agree more.
Thank you, Hildegard. I knew I could
Ludwig has
trust
sent
you.
a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room?
I want to know that one. No. A Durian system of government where the Empire oversees their vassal territory with minimal supervision. Vassal receives military aid and orderly government. The Empire receives taxes, resources, and conscripted soldiers. That second one, then.
Before you face Ludwig, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. Indeed, we are already here.
Not familiar with the Grefram. How does that work?
The Living Lands would retain its own laws under a grave appointed by the Emperor.
Ooh.
The grave would be expected to promote and develop the Living Lands to our mutual benefit. They would divide the island into administrative districts and see them governed by mayors appointed from the local communities.
This sounds like a reasonable
option. The island
option.
would provide tribute in the form of resources and taxes, and in times of war, soldiers. The Empire, I should note, is nearly always at war. In return, the Living Lands would enter Adir's sphere of influence, and should outside nations attempt to invade, we would come to the Grave Room's aid.
Who would be our grave? You or me, buddy, huh?
Naturally, that would be the Emperor's decision. But I suspect he would choose you.
Alright, buddy, but you get to be Paradis mayor.
I used to believe that was Ludwig. But you were born to rule here. Quite literally.
Noblemen come up winning. Wealth, power, you can't offer me what is already mine.
The riches of your state may dwindle in time. What if you could shape the very future of this island?
Wasn't my favorite answer, but now is definitely the time to be noble man. Man that is noble. Tell me about the other possibility. Actually, I assume the assembled leaders have thoughts.
We give up our fighters and the wealth of our lands, and get promises in return.
You don't like it.
But we have wealth enough to give some away.
Oh?
If it means my wardens may return to their vigil in peace.
You do like it.
A grave room wouldn't be my first choice. But we're going to need a hand with all
Damn
the
right
dream
you are.
thralls left in Shatterscarp. So if the Emperor's willing to pitch in, then I guess so am I.
When the Empire demands its tribute, from where will it come? Emerald Stair is not the breadbasket it was, and the dream of yore is now deferred. If we accept this deal, I fear we are building a trap certain
Yeah, it would be
to catch
better
our
if
own
Yor
legs.
hadn't burned. What do you guys think?
Tribute, he says. Taxes. Soldiers. The Empire has tried it all before. Look to the Eastern Reach if you don't believe me. They want to bleed us dry, to fill their coffers and fight their wars, to break us like wild animals. But I will not bend.
Yeah, well, I don't think you'd like the
It's still
colony
a gamble,
option even more.
but I think it's the safest bet.
I agree.
We get the benefits of Imperial trade and protection without losing all of what makes this place special.
I agree.
There's no way of knowing what it would mean in another generation or two. But right now, it gives us the security and stability to recover.
That's
we were
overall
fine before
sensible.
Adir showed up, and we'll be fine when they're gone. Trust the lands and her people, Envoy.
If we give Adir power over us, we can't be surprised if they decide to flex it later.
Other possibilities.
Of course.
Would becoming a colony entail?
The Living Lands would become an extension of the Adiran Empire and
Nobody
leadership
likes
and
that.
law.
Nobody likes that.
Soldiers bearing the flag of Adir would be garrisoned in every town. They would be paid in Adiran shelling and speak only the Adiran language.
No one likes that.
Their roads would be smooth Adiran roads. Their medicine would be hygienic Adiran medicine. And their weapons would be efficient Adiran weapons.
Some people might like
Our
that.
Our customs would become their customs.
No one
Our
likes
strengths
that.
would become their strengths. Our emperor would become their emperor. Turned toward a common purpose. No one, not Rauatai, not the Valian republics, not even a rogue god, would dare attack the living lands. This island would be safe for the first time in its history.
And it would trade everything to be that, it seems. What do you guys think? Tell me how terrible, how much you hate it.
The traditions of Solus are what give my wardens their strength. Without them, we would buckle under the weight of the tusks. I would sooner walk my people into the acid sea than trust an Adiran to hold me up.
And yet you're okay with the other Adiran option.
The comes from Adir itself. You want me to thank this thief for protecting me from my purse? They can't offer us anything we don't already have.
Under Adiran rule, your countrymen would strip my people of everything that makes them unique, all in the name of spiritual hygiene. I cannot betray them like that.
What do you guys think?
He would suppress our culture before it's had a chance to grow. Everything my people cultivated would be reduced to a footnote.
I think it might already be.
If you have any love for this land, do not allow him to overwrite our history.
Rauatai built its empire from colonies like this. Many have become centers of culture and prosperity, backed by the protection of a strong navy. Of course, it can take decades to get there. And this road isn't an easy one. But Adir won't be the only empire eyeing this place. A formal agreement now could protect us from something worse
Always
later.
the pragmatist.
It shall be peaceful in that all dissenters will be silenced. So there's that.
The Living Lands is a lot of things, but it will never be Adir, no matter how hard Adir wants it to be.
I think you might be right about that,
Adir should
Marius.
turn back now and save everyone a bunch of blessed trouble.
Other possibilities.
Of course.
How about a united Living Lands?
Oh, Envoy, no. Do not suggest that lightly. Think of the Emperor. There would be reprisals. Ones which this conclave could not survive, fractured as you are. Not unless you came together and formed a nation of your own.
Which would be extraordinarily difficult.
It would be difficult.
Yep.
No, impossible. I'm certain you would fail. Think of your people, all of you. Think of the lives at stake.
All right, everyone.
Though I'm hardly eager to work with any of you. I like the idea of
An uneasy
twisting
alliance
beneath
from the start.
Adir's
Not
boot
good.
heel. Even less. So long as the Wardens can continue our vigil, I'm open to uniting, if you are.
Thirdborn alone couldn't stand against the storm. But the might of all of us, together, we could deter any but the most fearsome adversaries. And that's what cannons are for.
With the Envoy's support, we'd have a god's power in our pocket.
No, you wouldn't.
What
I
could
killed
the
that
Empire
guy.
Stop us. Together, we could repair Fjord and create such miracles of animancy the Living Lands will become the envy of the world. It would be the honor of my life to stand with my people.
Well, sorry, but
beside
that's
you.
not happening. I'm just curious about it. What do you guys
We
think?
deserve our autonomy, even if we must fight for it. Anything less would be surrender.
Yeah,
Fleeing
well.
someone else's laws and authority is one thing, setting up your own is another. We're an island of misfits and dissidents. We'll still have to surrender some of our autonomy, and we won't agree on what that
I
means.
think Kai is actually
overnight.
against an idea.
We'll be vulnerable. Without allies, other powers will see us as ripe for the picking. Know that this is a hard road to walk.
I can't. I actually think Kai
Adir
disagrees.
We'll be fine when they're gone.
I think we ran things perfectly fine before your kin got
Oh,
here.
you're objectively wrong. I'm sorry. It's
Well,
chaos.
let's not twiddle our thumbs while Paradis burns.
I think we should attempt a grave
A fine compromise.
So long as my Wardens are left in peace, we will endure a grave room.
Thirdborn will support a grave room, unless the Empire inspires us to change our minds.
A grave room, then, if we must. And God's willing, Fjord will feed the world.
I do not trust your empire to show restraint in its control of the living lands. Gods help us.
We can worry about
That's
the future
why I'll
when
be
it
in charge.
comes. This at least gives us the backing to survive and rebuild.
Right.
Guess we
Might
ain't
as
going
well
back
go
to
ahead
the
and start
courts of
designing those rebel
Adir.
flags sooner rather than later.
Hey! You gonna rebel against
We'll
me?
have perhaps a whole week of peace before the yoke starts chafing.
I will do my level best to convince the Emperor to accept a grave room.
Thank you, Hildegard.
That leaves the matter of Ludwine and the Steel Garrote. She will never surrender, Envoy.
That's
You
okay.
must kill her, or we will lose Paradis, and eventually the island.
I will meet Ludwine on the battlefield. No man stand who tries to stop me,
Whatever
or women,
happens to the living lands,
or
at
anything
least I can
else.
kill Ludwine. I'll take that over nothing.
Damn right you will.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Let's get to work then. We got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradis militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
I'll do my best.
Show them that the living lands will not be broken across Vodka's knee.
We will send reinforcements to help you reclaim the Eastern Gate. From there, work your way to the main plaza. May all the gods of Eora and the living lands protect you.
I have to
Let's
say...
take back the city. Whatever happens tomorrow, the Steel Garrote can only make it worse.
So we're going after the
Once
Steel
they're done
Garrote
saying.
now, right? Let's do it.
I have to say, I am pleased with those options. Those were great options. All of them made a lot of sense and were like as paths to pursue. And you could even side with Ludwine. You can even just say, fuck all y'all, I'm on Ludwine's side, and be the hardcore Adir militarist. And I love that this is literally like Adir versus Adir, Wodka versus Wodka, and like many of these options, because that makes sense.
Get some sleep.
It would have made no
Big
sense
day
to just
coming
have one Adir option, you know? Well, I'm just checking on everyone.
Well, I'm just fine. More or less. I've been in a lot of dangerous situations, but it's always been a fight to survive. It's just a fight. Putting my life on the line for someone else's cause. It's the opposite of survival. It's foolishness.
That's fine, I'll take Kai and Giada with me. You've been fighting for my cause all this time, why is this different?
You helped me through some rough Sokka, Envoy. Your cause became my cause at that point. We're about to go out there and risk our lives for what? A concept of how things ought to be? We might die, all to determine who sleeps in the nicest house in Paradis until the island decides it's time for a change. It's fine. Really. But it's some blessed day Sokka when you think about it.
Don't worry, this will be over before you know it.
I feel like you're not trying to make me feel better.
Alright, Giada. So what's the plan? We twist Ludwine's arguments about how you logically shouldn't just fucking support a god forever? And then she's like, wait, you might be right. And then we stab her in the face, and she explodes and dies forever.
Can't sleep? Neither can I.
Well, we did just sleep 5
We're
minutes
going
ago.
into battle for the soul of the living lands.
Well, probably
rallying
like a
under the
half hour
banners
ago.
of the Paradis militia. Your emperor will not be pleased.
I have influence in court. My report on the living lands will change minds.
Political influence is dangerous. If you aren't careful, it can turn against you.
But sometimes you
when
gotta
a
use
godlike
it.
fights in battle, people take note of which side. The Adirans will doubt your loyalty. The locals will doubt your commitment. You may even doubt yourself.
Nah, I kick ass.
This
That
is
last
the
one
first
ain't
time you
happening.
were told to pick a side. and I fear it won't be the last.
It's difficult for me. My soul is from the living lands, and my heart belongs to Adir.
This conflict has really pulled you apart. Worse, it's put your soul at risk. From what I understand, your ambassador is very persuasive, very powerful, and very accustomed to getting his way.
And also a genuinely good
like
dude.
Him, losing a battle is not a defeat. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, sure.
When he promises you the world, don't listen. He'll fill your head with lies.
He will try and make the best of whatever situation he finds himself in, and I can't fault him for that. You can't offer me anything I don't already possess.
That is an advantage, and we're going to need it. I'm glad we understand each other. It's good to see you fighting for the misfits and rabble-rousers.
Sort of.
Time for you to get some rest. We have a big day
I'm fighting
ahead of
for
us.
a compromise. Alright, we're going to cross paths with Ludwig again. Are you concerned?
In truth, I'm not as worried as I used to be. I've been thinking about the Inquisitor.
There it is.
Formulating a theory, you might say.
Let's hear the theory.
A Death Guard clings to their existence by force of will. Stubbornness, unfinished business, that sort of
like
thing.
a ghost.
Ludwig is held together by faith, and that may be her undoing.
How so?
Faith is the foundation of her reality. Faith in the righteousness of the gods. But according to her faith, Sapadal should not exist. A new god independent of hers? Blasphemy. By that logic, you shouldn't exist either. And yet here you are.
Do you really think it... what? Something tells me it might take more than reason to bring her down.
Yes, but she's weaker than she knows. If not in body, then in spirit. You are the godlike of a heretical god. A contradiction to her reality.
A dead god.
Can you imagine how much she needs you to die? Her entire worldview depends on it.
It didn't seem that way when she was asking to
maybe that
negotiate with
uncertainty
me
is
time
enough
and
to
time
make
again.
her mortal again. Or maybe not. I'm just theorizing as I go. Whatever happens, I want to see it for myself. For the research.
How do you feel about the future of the living lands?
When I agreed to travel with you, I didn't think I'd find myself at the center of a political upheaval. And now the living lands is dependent on the Empire's generosity. Generosity which can be given and taken away. We're free to make our own laws until our Adiran masters revoke them. We're free to thrive until our taxes finance your next war, with our people padding the front lines. We're free until we're not. At the end of the day,
Compromises.
I don't trust the Empire to show restraint with the living lands. They've done nothing to earn it.
I think better things are on the horizon.
I know you do.
That's a good answer. You're worried about the outcome of the siege.
Is it really that obvious? No matter who wins or loses, the living lands won't be the same. In my heart, I know that's a good thing. Life is impossible without change. And change can be frightening. I just want to put this behind us. I want it to be over. Thanks for talking.
All right. Nice.
So the living lands is finally joining the rest of the world. Part of me will miss the frontier days, but the comforts of civilization will be nice.
Don't get too comfortable in that soft bed, maegfolc. There'll always be someone to pull you out of it.
I call it colonization by another name. Freedom within limits. A contradiction if I ever heard of one.
And all
Now
of
that
society
Adrian has been
and
given
all
a
kinds of
name,
societies
soon
are
take
built
a mark.
upon it. I'm sorry.
Or
Anarchy
we'll just
is
take it
the worst
back,
thing ever.
like the Deerwood and Rayed Saris. Either way, we should focus on the battle ahead.
And if you want to do
Ludwig's
that,
the
this is
real
the only
enemy.
option where you're strong enough to do so. So, Marius don't want to be here. bring our boy Kai. We've neglected him recently. Giada deserves her place in the fight against Ludwig. And that is where I'm going to stop it, because last time I was like, I wonder how much longer it'll be, how long the garden will be. Should I stop now? Should I not stop? I'm 3 hours and 47 minutes into this recording. I'm not finishing it in 15 minutes. There's no way. There's no way it finishes in 15 minutes. Laugh at me in the next video if it finishes in 15 minutes. Do it. Anyways. We'll just have to save the finale for next time. I'm really shocked that the garden wasn't the end. I'm really shocked that the garden wasn't the end. But this is definitely going to be the end. We're going to have a big finish, but the thing I don't want to go into it rushed, which I would if I do it right now. So there we go. There we go. I will see you next time for certainly the finale, right? Come on. This game, I like the length. I like the length. But I'm also very surprised. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I think I might have had a level up, didn't I? Hold on. Did I have a level up? I think I had a level up and I forgot. Come on. I did not. I did not have a level up. Ah, I'm so close. Okay. No, don't worry about me. Anyways, thank you for joining. I'll see you next time, which I already said. Goodbye.